Hi everyone, I'm the SneeTowne Pro, Pete Dunham, PGA Professional, Director of Golf at both Rivertown Country Club and Sneed Farm Country Club. I want to thank you for watching these videos. They're really about letting you, the member, know what's going on at both Sneed Farm and Rivertown. I'll also throw in some suggestions on how to improve your golf game. I'll talk about the rules of golf, etc. But I'd like to start with wedges. So the new SM7 Vokey wedges are in, and they're awesome. They're in my bag and they're in my shop. They are a slight improvement on the SM6, but they really did such a bang-up job on the SM6s. I don't think they changed them too much, which is great because they were good to begin with. Even better, because of that, at Sneed Farm, I've got 3 SM6 60-degree wedges still left, and we're going to sell these for just $75. That's 50% off the retail price. I've got 2 SM6 S grinds and 1 L grind. Basically, and I'll talk a little bit more about this at the end of the video, the S grind is standard, a normal wedge. It's what we think of when we think of the old Cleveland wedges or any wedge. It's very versatile. It's an awesome grind. It's simple. The L grind is low bounce grind. That's for someone who likes to nip it a little bit more. It's a little less bounce, it's a little less forgiving, but it's an awesome club in tight lies and in different situations. So we got 3 left, $75, whether you're at Rivertown or Sneed Farm. If you're interested, let me know. Next up, I want to talk about demo days. I want to thank you all. This was by far our best attendance at demo days. I really appreciate you signing up to get fit, to set up an appointment. That means a lot, and I want to explain that to you. What happens is companies come to me and they have a certain budget for demo days, and they are looking for clubs that are going to support them, obviously. And so it doesn't matter whether you buy at the demo day. What matters really is that we attend it, that we try the things. So setting up an appointment means a lot to the manufacturer, which means a lot to you because they will offer me more demo days in the future. So I really appreciate your support. We did sell a lot of clubs because the new twist face TaylorMade driver is incredible. The Rogue Callaway is awesome, and of course Titleist is always top of the line, great stuff. So we've had all those club manufacturers in, Ping as well. Even this week we have PXG coming to Rivertown on Thursday from 11 to 3. If you don't know about PXG, they are the best in show club on the market. They're not cheap, but man, you can try it. No obligation. So if you are interested, give the shop a call. We'll set up an appointment. So the bottom line there is the more you support the demo days, the more demo days I can have. Don't think of it that there's any obligation to buy. It's really just something for you to test, for you to try. I think you will like what you see. We have a lot of expert fitters at these demo days. They can help dial in the right shaft for you, the right head combination, so that at some point when you do want a new driver, you can purchase it, you know what to get, or you can get it at the demo day. Remember, you get 10% off if you order during a demo day. So awesome deals, and truly thank you, and we'll have more demo days coming soon this spring. Okay, now let's talk about a couple of really cool things I got going on at both clubs. At Rivertown, we're starting up the super speed golf clinics. We're going to get one started up at Sneed Farm in the future, probably in a few more weeks. But on March 29th, we're going to start super speed clinics. I am absolutely in love with this. I've been doing it for 3 weeks now. I can't wait to share it with you. Simply put, I started at a swing speed of 102. In 3 weeks, my swing speed is up to 108 with gusts up to 110 plus. I am murdering the golf ball. For me, it's all relative, right? But I am noticeably longer, and that is extremely exciting. It's a 10-minute workout. I love it. So we're going to get these clinics going. We're just about sold out for the clinic that starts on March 29th at Rivertown. I'll have more information at the clinics that are going to start up at Sneed Farm, and I'm guessing this is going to be such a hit. We're going to add more, Ty and I at Rivertown, and Teresa and I at Sneed Farm. So stay tuned for that. Exciting stuff. Really cool. Okay. What else do we got going on? I got the driver drill club getting started up again. I am so excited. This is something I've done in the past. It's the best training system. I think it's the best lessons you could possibly have. It's the best way to improve your golf game. I'm going to start this at Snee Farm in April. I'm only taking 8 people. I just don't have time for more. So get ready. The emails will be coming out for sign up sometime this week. I hope you're as excited as I am to get this started and get this running again. It's going to be awesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the driver drill and are at all interested, click on the link that I provided below and check it out. It's really an incredible thing. Let's get back to wedges. There's so much confusion in wedges now because there's so many different bounces and grinds. What's that all about? I want to simplify it to get to the basics of the different bounces or the different grinds, as they call them, so you can better understand what you might be looking for. Simply put, there are a few different types of grinds. There's your basic grind, which would be the S grind, I think, in both Callaway and Titleist, and that has kind of a flat bottom and it has a little relief in the back, and it's really important for most shots to have some bounce on the club, probably between 8 and 12 degrees of bounce, so that it interacts with the ground correctly. If there's not enough bounce, it's going to dig into the ground. If there's too much bounce, it may hit the ground and then bounce up too soon into the golf ball. So the S grind is your standard grind, and it's for most shots. We then have C grind with Callaway, M grind with Titleist, and that's a grind that has a little more relief in the back. That's the grind that I like in my lofted wedges because I really like to open my face and hit higher shots. It gives me the opportunity to open the wedge up and use the back of the club, which they take away some steel, so there's not as much bounce there on the back, so I can get away with it. I can interact with the turf correctly. If that grind isn't there, I'm more likely to hit the ground and bounce up into the golf ball. Then there's, we're going to call it the K grind. I believe with Callaway they call it the W grind, which is a wide sole. This is a great sole for the guy who just wants to hit basic shots. They want to set up normal. They want to make normal contact with the golf ball. A lot of really good players just want to hit the basic chip shot over and over again. And that K grind is excellent for that. It's wider. When you hit the ground, it's going to dent the ground and skid forward. It's really a solid grind. Here's the best way for you to figure it out for yourself if you're not sure. Try it. Really, take a K grind, take an S grind, and go out and chip with them. Go out and pitch with them. You will find rather quickly one of them works for you and one of them doesn't, and that's the way to go about it. The most important thing about that, if we're talking about how to get better at golf, remember a couple lessons ago I said go out there and chip and work on bumping the ground. Bump the ground. That's the whole idea of this bounce. What it does, the way I like to refer to it, is we have the leading edge, which is a digger, and then we have the bottom of the club, which is the denter. Okay, so what we got to do is dent the ground just behind the golf ball, and if we do that while we're turning, then the club will slide through the golf ball nicely every time. So we really want to get used to using the bottom of this club to have it dent the ground as we swing. If we're not hitting the ground below the turf, then we're not getting the most out of the wedges. Work on that. Go out there, bump the ground with your wedges. You'll be using the bounce and you'll get better. All right, that's all I got for today. That's more than enough. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.